All right, howdy, howdy. Welcome in. We are back
And
with...
so the strong survive.
It did not like me doing 2 resubs in a row.
Howdy, howdy, Caveman52. Welcome and thank you for the resub. If you'd like to add a type to the Roguemon queue, let me know. We will be getting back to that eventually. We're probably going to go back to Roguemon after this run is done, whether we win or lose, which, have I won Wada yet? No. Only wins in A2 are Steel and Poison. Water can do. Brings us up to 29 types in the queue, with one of those being a Day of Dragon type runs. Alright, so we just beat Bugsy. We've got ourselves Gengar and Tauros here. A couple of Gen 1 Pokemon. Very boomer team here, so I'm sure Cam Man appreciates that. I'm literally older than Cam. So, what do we do next? How does HeartGold work? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I need to teach Cut. I think that's step 1. Oh, yes, and there's items for us to get. Items and TMs and move... Well, there's one move tutor in all of HeartGold. But a lot of stuff for us to get here now that we have Cut. So let me first get myself some repels going. I have 18 left. I should buy more. I am buying, yes. Okay. Just buy, like, all of them, yeah. I should probably sell some stuff that I can never use. I'll never be using the armor fossil. I'll never be using mushrooms. I think we are allowed to use type boosting items versus red if we make it to that point, which surely we won't. We're allowed to use any held items versus red. So anything that might be useful for that we'll hold on to. But don't need Moonstone, don't need Dawnstone. Don't need Nugget. Technically, we are allowed to use the Pure Incense. I don't see a situation where I ever would, but I'm allowed to use it. I'll sell it anyways. And then, don't need the Max Revive or the Sacred Ash. Howdy, howdy, Wayne. Welcome in. And then I could also... There's reasons not to sell Healing Wish, even though it's a completely useless move. Howdy, howdy, Destiny. You are not 9 minutes late. I have barely even gotten started. We have done nothing so far. Let's see. I think that's all I need to sell. Now we go ahead and buy up a bunch more repels. Well, no, we're gonna repels right now, but eventually we'll go buy more. How many Pokeballs do I have? Not enough. I should buy enough that I can handle a Destiny Bond situation. Okay, now then. We're heading back through here because we need to grab a few items that we can only get to with Cut, now that we have Cut. One of those being a TM, which means chance to learn another move. There's no cut, no items here, right? No cut items. Here's where I need to go. I think there's a hidden item somewhere around here. Yep. Soda Pop, very nice. Always like getting a heal. This guy People run when I metal sound, but you came looking. This pleases me. Now take this. Roar its metal sound. Even Pokemon run from a good metal sound. Alright. Do I have an escape rope yet? No. So, no access to the escape rope items yet. Do you think that there's a tree to cut somewhere around here? Might be misremembering. Probably misremembering. Okay, I think I am misremembering. Yeah, the only trees to cut are the ones that give you a shortcut back to what is the first town called? New Barktown? So back through Union Cave. Get off in an hour and a half. Plenty of people work and lurk. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, unless, like, it's not good for your working conditions, but I am perfectly happy that people just hanging out. Alright, time to go through the forest. Oh, wait, I think this old lady gives us a TM. No. Did you give me a TM? No. Huh. Shows what I know. Oh, there's a bunch of hidden items here. Probably should bring up a map for this. Alright. Those who are new to the community, we like to use this HeartGold Soul Silver Interactive Ironmon map by Kelsey Young. Very helpful tool. A little bit slow at times. You see, I've already missed a hidden item. It's right here. There it is. It's a plate. So in the HeartGold DuoMon tourney, we are going to be able to get bonus points for whoever has the most types of plates at the end of a run. So we're at 1 right now, which is, not high. But that way you don't feel bad when you pick up 5 billion plates. Unless they're all the same type. That would feel bad. Rossberry's a good pickup. We did have to heal a burn earlier in the run. Another Dawnstone. Alright, this guy right here is the only move tutor in all of HeartGold. Unless you count the one that's for starters. You're shaking trees using Heal Block. Would I ever teach Heal Block? Probably not, right? What even is Heal Block? User prevents you from using any HP recovery moves for 5 turns. I feel like if we... Ow. Okay. Ear is a little bit raw after all that water being run through it, so despite the base problem being removed, it actually does still hurt sometimes. If we see a problem Pokemon that has like a healing move, like for instance, if there's you know, this big legendary Pokemon that has Recover. Recover's a really annoying healing move because it has so much PP. We might come back at some point to grab that. Oh, another plate. Okay, that is all the items here. Don't think I missed anything. Also, howdy, Composer Brother. Welcome, man. Oh, wait. No. You definitely give it TM. I remember this. You right here give it TM. Yeah, TM12. TM12 is Double Edge. Could give that to Tauros. Not going to. If we had Rockhead, that'd be really cool. But we don't, so. Alright. Up to this next route. There's one hidden item. In this tree. Another max ether. We have a lot of max ethers. Alright, let's make sure we get to the Pokemon Center here. There's also a TM right here. Icicle Spear. Icicle Spear is, I think, physical. Could it teach that to Gengar, possibly? Over Avalanche to not have a negative priority move? It is learnable. But the problem is it's only 10 power. And it's 2 to 5 turns, 2 to 5 attacks, 10 power each attack. Doesn't feel great. That's one that you really need it to be stab, and you need to have skilled link. Basically, it's only for Cloyster. Any other Pokemon, kind of a waste. Alright, next up, there are some items to get here in Celadon. Not Celadon, Goldenrod. So first of all, head down to the basement. Another plate. And now I've mentioned it, we're gonna get so many plates. Howdy, Yuki. I think you are 4th. Sorry, 5th. Alright, so there's this item here. There's this one here. Power Belt. Sea Incense. Oh, right. Now that we're here, we can actually buy Max Repels. So I can trade in all these Repels for Max Repels. Another plate. Wow. So in quick succession, we've gone from having no plates to having 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. Alright, now there's one more thing we can do here. I don't remember where the thing is. Actually, there's 2 more things we can do here. First, we are allowed to do this daily drawing 1 time. Number 2 prize, Luxury Ball. Nice. And if we got the number 1 prize, we got a TM. But where is? Yeah, this guy. This person gives you the return TM, which in this case is Mega Drain. Mega Drain's a good move if Tauros can learn it, which Tauros cannot. Gengar can, but Gengar has no special attack. About to play Secret of Monkey Island. Ooh, classic LucasArts game. Alright, gonna buy a bunch of repels from here. Oh, no, sorry, you don't sell repels. Is it you? No. One of these people sells repels. Okay, here we go. Sorry, not you. But you, surely. There we go. Yes, max repels. So we're going to sell all of our regular repels. Also selling the Dawnstone. And... no point selling that. Pearl, Power Belt. And then we'll buy up a bunch. Oh, I still didn't sell my repels. Said I was going to, didn't do it. So that will get us 55 max repels. And then we can also get the bike. And a hidden item right here. Sorry, right here? Here. Here? Somewhere here, right? Wasn't there a hidden item here? There it is. Doing that plus a CRPG. Okay. I need to get around to playing a few CRPGs that I've had on my backlog for a while. Pillars of Eternity, and Tyranny from Obsidian, both of those. And then also I want to play Torment Tides of Numenera. Numenera will be the game that we'll be playing if I do get around to doing a TTRPG on stream. So it would be fun to sort of play the CRPG version of that. Let's see. Anything else I can get? There's some trainers underground, but we don't want to do that right now. If this was a tourney, if this was a tourney seed, the first thing I would do upon getting into Goldenrod is Voltorb Flip to actually get that done before we lose the run tragically. But since it's not a tourney, I'm not gonna waste time with Voltorb Flip just quite yet. I think we also here get access to adding water for a future stream. All right. Oh, right. We need to take Kenya to Route 31. There's so much to do. I don't want to fight anybody here yet. So we're just going to go take this. Definitely not a Spearow. Over to Route 31. Oh, I should not look at that, by the way. All I saw was its nature, which is not relevant to all Armaldos. I did not mean to fight you. It's fine. SBN Kabuto. I can handle these guys, surely. Tyrogue and Magikarp, I can handle this, yes. Although I do remember Magikarp being a little bit more of a problem than you would expect. Next moves, by the way, by level up, are going to be 33 for Gengar and 35 for Tauros. This might be a situation where I... Yes. Use some speed up here. We got a ways to go. And then we got a ways to get back. Basically going all the way back to the beginning. Oh, you don't do anything, right? Okay, so this guy that you turn in the letter to. TM44 is Scary Face. You sure about that? Surely it's a bug, right? No, it's Scary Face. Alright, well... Now we just head on back to the guy that gave us the quest, and we'll get, I think, an ether. Is that right? Or an HP up? We get something. We get something from the guy for coming back. So in HeartGold Kaizo, sometimes people will actually... Sorry, I need to not run into these trainers. Sometimes people will actually pivot to Kenya, the Pokemon you get from this quest here. It never works out, but it's a thing that people can do. How am I skitching into all these trainers? At least all these trainers just have Hop-Ips. By the way, that should be Psycho Cut on Gulpin and Power Gem on Hop-Ip. Get that super effective value there. Alright, what do you give? An HP up, right. I'm probably not going to use that. But anyways, now I can drop off our extra Pokemon here. And I might as well heal while I'm at it. Alright. Now for a bit of a trainer grind. That is a Mewtwo. Can we one-shot that with Shadow Claw? Probably not, so let's actually... Let's Avalanche the Mewtwo and Shadow Claw the Mewtwo. Mewtwo is fast, which is not surprising. It is 680 BSD. The Tangela didn't do anything, which meant it was using a netted priority move. That's maybe something to note. Let's get back to the game sound so I don't miss anything by doing too much speed up. Meditite Zapdos. Or just trust in super effective power gem here. Well, no, let's just make sure. Make sure that the Zapdos dies. That is the biggest threat here. No, probably instead I could have done it the other way around. Had just one-shot the Meditite with Cycle Cut. Went to the Zapdos with what's it called? Not like Rock Blast. Power Gem, right? Alright, so that's everybody here. Oh no, still gotta fight you. Also, kind of want to remind myself about if there's any pathing rules. Any pathing rules that I'm not thinking about here? No. Okay. Not really any pathing rules that come into play until we are not allowed to enter Mahogany Town before fighting Chuck and Jasmine. The Sableye just keeps on using Detect. Not this time, though. Surprised Mime Jr. lived that. Endeavor? Surely he doesn't have a priority move, right? What if it had... Okay. As long as Gengar is the one that gets the kill, it's fine. I just remembered the existence of Aftermath. Aftermath is really scary. Thankfully that Mime Jr. does not have Aftermath. But Aftermath, what it will do is it does like 20% of your HP as damage if you kill the Pokemon with a contact move. So need to be conscious of that. Let me double check something about levels here. So Whitney's gym is like 23, 26, 29. These guys up here are weaker. Okay. So we do want to fight everybody up here before we fight Whitney's gym. Although it starts getting a little bit hairy with a couple of these trainers. Still generally easier than Whitney's gym, especially since Whitney's gym is, well, a gym. It's dungeon. Alakazam and Charmeleon, this is a perfect opportunity to use Shadow Force and Earthquake. You only have the 2 Pokemon? Alright, well. That one's easy enough. Gotta make sure I'm not accidentally rolling over Holmes. Rayquaza Ludicolo, another legendary Pokemon, 60 BST. There's a case to be made to Avalanche. There's a case to be made to Rock, or to Power Gem. I think we'll probably do both. Oh my god, that did so much damage. What is that attack power? Like, I know it's 120 power, but that is a lot of damage. I think I need to calc that. So that was 33 damage versus my 88 defense. So Gen 4, 88 defense. It was level 24, using 120 power move, neutral. Did 33 damage. Yeah, that's a lot of base stat. Have you tried fighting Gatekeeper with one Mon? Gets you level 1 Mon that doesn't exist and struggles and dies. Don't do that. Generally, I don't think it needs to be said, but don't have only one Pokemon when you fight trainers in a double battle, in a double mode. But I guess we can make that. I guess we can make that more clear. Yeah. All right. Sure. You know what? I'm currently on the page right now. I'll just do that. There we go. New rule, you must have a second Pokemon to fight any trainer starts the first rival fight. Alright, that Rayquaza has crazy high physical attack. It's 172 to 255 predicted base stat total, or base stat, for its physical attack. That is quite high. Alright, we're gonna go heal, because that was a big hit. If that Rayquaza ends up with, like... If it gets Shadow Force, we might be just dead. I'm pretty sure that Rayquaza can, with a big super effective move, can one-shot Gengar. Maybe even Tauros if it's, you know, like, superpower. So we're not using Avalanche on Rayquaza because we want to do whatever we can to make sure that it's dead before it can hit us. Did I need to use the Shadow Force Earthquake combo there? Probably not. But I saw an opportunity to do it. Charge Beam, how much is that going to do? I've got bad special defense. Doesn't really do anything. It is half our level. I shouldn't be too surprised by that. I want to make sure that that Shaman dies quickly. It's only level 15. I think probably Power Gym takes care of it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, Confusion's not great. Don't hit ourselves, though. Everything's fine. And then here to avoid hitting ourselves, we're going to use Avalanche, so that we go into second, and then whatever will kill Whalelord. How does it choose what level to give the Extramon trainers to get in doubles? I think it's the lowest level or the starter, like the lead off mon. One of those. Because with the guy with the level 23 Pokemon, the Fisherman, before Union Cave, does not have a second level 23. Probably verify this by checking out. We'll be able to see it on the Juggler up here. The Juggler has. Oh yeah, you can't really see that. You can see it if I put my hair over it. I have 7 attempts. So this guy has a level 15, level 21, 3, and 9. Plus one of... yeah, I haven't quite figured out my my layout for doubles here. Or for HeartGold. I mean, I had a layout for HeartGold for the Monomon tourney, so I don't know why I've done things differently here. But this is the layout for... Look, you don't need to pay too much attention to that. I'll fix that eventually. Have I done any Rival Seeds lately? No, not really. Have you, Midge? With all your Linkmon? I'll make sure to get up early for that, I guess. Probably won't. Okay, so we have a level 3, we have a level 9. I think the level 3 is what he leads off with. There's the level 21, and there's the second level 3. So, again, it is either the lowest level or the lead off. Oh, was kind of not expecting to one-shot that. Okay. Again, this guy usually has a level 17 and a level 24. Here he has 2 level 17s, so we'll have a level 24 after whichever one we take down first. Which will probably be the War Turtle. Any reason for in-game sound and not jazz? Yes. So the main reason is doing doubles, I think, tends to require a bit more attention, and so I'm trying to avoid using speed up. Because I would noticed the first time I played this that I was speeding through a lot of stuff and didn't really know what was happening. So having the in-game sound discourages me from using speed up. Alright, attack order. This is a physical move. I will easily take that over submission because submission is terrible. And attack order is actually really good. 90 power, non-contact, physical move. I mean, bug type's not the best offensive type in the world, but it's not the worst either. It gives us an answer for dark type Pokemon. Does not give us anything for this team. In that case, we might as well use attack order. I mean, I could Avalanche the... Wait, hold on. Psycho Cut the Tail, though, and then Power Gem the Scizor. Wild's Violet and Jatikin wants to catch a 2-headed dragon. I think this is a Shadow Force situation. Alright. Made to the Pokeathlon Dome, though this actually is not available until after Whitney, so never mind. But we can come up here and grab some items and heal. So, items that we get access to here before we head back down to fight more trainers. Also, HeartGold does have possibly the best soundtrack. Or like HeartGold and Soul Silver might have the best soundtrack in Pokemon. Where is this hidden item? There it is. Smooth rock to match my smooth brain. Who are you, and do you give anything? No. No, you are not anybody, and no, you don't give anything. Another false swipe TM. That's 2 of them, right? Yep. Oh, it's here. Alright, got a few more trainers to fight in here. I'm going to want to activate my max repels so I can walk through this grass. These are relatively high-level trainers. Maybe I don't want to fight them just yet. There's still some weaklings south of here to fight first. Oops. Cresselia and Slowking. Yikes. Okay. I don't want to use 2 turns, so we're not going to Shadow Force. Instead, we're going to focus our firepower on this Cresselia. This might hurt. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, nice milk. We'll get another one of those after Whitney if we can do at least somewhat decent in the Pokeathlon. Covet TM. Covet is physical. Would be better in Murphmon because in DuoMon or in Monomon or DuoMon, not every trainer has held items. Out of curiosity, is it even learnable? It is learnable by Gengar, which is probably who we teach it to. But I don't think I teach it here. Honestly, probably Insane and Murphmon doubles? Probably. Oh, look at this. We got ourselves another Shadow Force situation here. Shadow Force and Earthquake. I would really love to replace Nature Power with actual Earthquake so that I can do this reliably in gyms too. But Nature Power is a lot more valuable in Gen 4 than it is in, especially Fire Red. Like Fire Red and Leaf Green, you basically have two terrain types that you're gonna see for 90% of the fights. Either gonna be cave or building, because even like just walking around in the overworld since they're in a building. Here it's going to be Leaf or Seed Bomb. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I think I just Shadow Claw with Sunkern. Surely that kills, right? It's a Sunkern. Next level up will be a move for Tauros. Perfect. Here we get to use Seed Bomb from Nature Power. Super effective. Is Seed Bomb low accuracy? It sounds like a low accuracy move. Nope, 100 accuracy. It's just really good. It's a really good move. got it. If we one-shot the Cacnea, we'll be using super effective Shadow Claw on the Drifloon. Although I probably should have used Power Gem since we were intimidated. This is the last trainer. Oh, right. This is not Earthquake. Not Earthquake here. Alright, these trainers are going to be kind of tough. They are higher level than most of the trainers we've been fighting, but they're about on par with Whitney, I believe. A little bit lower level than Whitney. Sheesh, I didn't realize you had... Yeah, you have 4 Pokemon. Okay. It is Earthquake on this terrain. Shadow Force is gonna do nothing. Damn it. Normal type Pokemon. Alright, well... Yeah. That's one of the problems with the Shadow Force technique. Is that it can end up being completely useless. Also, which one of you just had Mirror Coat? Hold on. Hope stream some Rivals tomorrow? Sure, yeah. Pretty sure that if we do that early enough, we might also get an emote. There's some emote thing for squad streaming or whatever it's called, stream sharing. Attack order on Tangela because Tangela has Mirror Coat. That's something I need to keep in mind. Hi, puppy. How are you doing? How are you doing, pup? Oh, good boy. I am in Central, yes. Alright, Tauros level 35 move, Hidden Power. It could be anything, but it will be special time. It will be a special move. No matter what, Hidden Power is special in Gen 4 and beyond. I don't think we need that. I feel like Power Trick has really cool value. It would be... I could have all the power. Of course, if I had all the power, Power Trick would be kind of useless. Except for when Nature Power is in grass or ground. It would be funny. I like keeping Power Trick around because we have this spread, so it actually is pretty valuable to give us a really high attack. I don't think I take this. As funny as it would be to have all the power. Alright, I do need to run ads here, and Holmes needs something. What do you need, Holmes? We'll figure it out. Alright, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Do we need to heal? Could I see my other Pokemon, please? There we go, Gengar. I don't think we need to heal. We're down 1 HP. We're fine. There is a hidden item in one of these trees. Afternoon tomorrow, Midge? Sure. Works for me. I think. Let me just double check, actually. Yes. There's nothing on my schedule. Alright, that is... Wait, not quite every trainer. Where's the item here? There it is. Another Citrus Berry. Not bad. Next thing we have to do before Whitney's Gym, last thing we have to do before Whitney's Gym is the underground, short little tiny dungeon. Right, Lyra's just casually walking around with a Heatran. Hopefully I don't have to run into that Pokemon anytime soon. Alright. Tiny little dungeon here. As long as we don't take any oddly big hits, we should be fine. Attack Order was such a good addition to our moveset, now that I think about it. Having this non-contact move that is such high power, or reliable move to go to now. I had a feeling that the melodic was going to survive there, that's why I doubled up on it. Don't think the Farfish or Snowbird will survive, though. And it's empty. I'm gonna need more water soon. Make sure the Ursa Ring dies. The game sounds are kind of peaky. Yeah. That's true. How my ears? Left ear still kind of hurts. Just from it having, 4 gallons of water pass through it at high pressure. It's just kind of raw. So I do feel those peaks in that ear. But it's definitely better than it was. And I can actually hear, which is a huge improvement. I prefer being able to hear. It's nice. I can definitely hear Holmes, yes. Alright, that is all the trainers down here. That means there's nothing left to do except go fight Whitney. So we're gonna heal up. Also gonna drop off our HM friend. I forgot I made that emote. I had open emote slots and I didn't have a rain emote, so yeah. Big credit to Kippo, by the way, on that the Quack Sax emote. I did credit Kippo, right? I tried to. I guess he might not have accepted it yet. All right, time. Well, I did credit Kippo. I'm sure I did. I always credit my artists, unlike certain people whose names I will not name. K-Man 5-2. All right. We just go in, right? I said I wouldn't. I lied. Alright, what do we have here? A couple water Pokemon. I think it's... Oh, no, it's not. I can't Earthquake in here because this is just building. So... just make sure we're... actually, just go for the Gorbis first. Force not Force Awakens. The Force Unleashed is a good time. It's maybe the story's not the best in the world. Maybe the writing's not the best in the world, but it's a good time. Maybe I should bring back Star Wars Saturdays instead of playing with Midge. That is a Raikou. I'd like that to no longer be a Raikou if we could. Attract. It's fine. As long as we kill the why not of your dreams first, we'll be fine. Oh, wait. No. Attack order. Wow. That is a tanky Togepi. Nice crit, maxing out my attack. Not that I need it, because all this left is a Togepi with like 2 HP. But still. The Blissey I'm going to mark as equal speed because it's faster than Tauros but slower than Gengar. Might end up marking that high speed eventually. Slow start Whismur is absolutely fine. Happy to leave that there while we focus all firepower on Porygon Z. Or it just dies anyways. So I like doubling up on the stronger Pokemon to try and make sure that we kill it in one turn. That's why you saw me focusing on the Ampharos there. And then if it dies, we're great because we can just have our attack instead hit the other one that survived, or we didn't attack the first time. That is everybody except for Whitney. Right. I kind of hate this gym. I hate the design of this gym. Did you know that it's supposed to be a Clefairy, I think? You can't really tell. All right, here we go. Gligar, Starmie. I think this is fine to just do... Let's focus on the Starmie first. I am going to Power Trick. Get ourselves extra attack for Shadow Claw here. I do not have a good answer for Bastiodon. It's either go for the strongest move we got. Hold on, gotta ban somebody. There we go. Or focus on the Gligar. I think we gang up on the Bastiodon here. Wow, okay, that's doing nothing. Oh no. Okay, thankfully that has no physical attack. Take down the Gligar before it gets a crit cross shot or something. Teddiursa has Bone Ring, so we want to kill that. Let's see how Power Gem does versus Bastiodon. I'm gonna guess not great, though. It does better. It's definitely got lower special defense than physical defense. So let's make a note of that. I'd like to get out of this without using any items. Okay. Easy Whitney. I could have done a Gamma there, but we're fine. If you can guess what move Whitney gives us, I will give you a sub to the channel. If you are subscribed, leave a day of arguments for free. The answer is nothing, because she is a crybaby. Yes, Hydro Pump of Tears. Exactly, Composer. You get it. Alright, TM45 is... Imprison. Nope. But it is time for everybody's favorite part of the HeartGold, Monomon, DuoMon, Murphmon, whatever run. It is time for the Pokeathlon Dome, which we have unlocked after beating Whitney. And by its time, I mean we have to get there first. Hold on. Now, slight issue is, as you can tell, we run faster here than we do in towns. That is because we are using the no limiter patch, which is going to make the Pokeathlon Dome very difficult. First of all, I want to make sure I find all the hidden items here. There's not that many, but there are, I think, 2. Yeah, 2. So there's one here. Pet the dog? Okay. Hiya, Holmes. Hello. How you doing, puppy? You just wanted a close-up? Also, howdy Stokeworth, in case I did not say that. Welcome in. Thank you for the Pet the Dog redeem. And a full instance. Neither of those very helpful items. Alright, can we get enough points to get a Moon Milk in Pokeathlon Dome? You are allowed to do this exactly one time and purchase whatever you can purchase. I think that the easiest one, if I remember correctly, was the Power Course. The thing is, this is meant to be played on a Nintendo DS with a stylus, right? Stylus and pad. Oh, I need 3 Pokemon. Okay, I can't. I have plenty. All right. Gengar does not have a whole lot of power, but we'll take it anyways. And then for our last participant, let's go with the Kingdra. We were considering running the Kingdra. Oh, right. I was supposed to, hold on, let me duplicate this. And then this version is going to have the top screen on the side here. The bottom screen at center. There we go. So the bottom screen is the bulk of the action here in the Pokeathlon Dome. So first up is Block Smash. We just have to tap the screen. That should be easy enough, right? And yet we still ended up in last place. That was literally the easiest one. How did they get 95? That's just crazy. That's crazy. Oh, this one. No! Ah! Shoot. Like, this is definitely not the speed that it's supposed to be played at, right? Surely. Did I actually win that one? I didn't lose it. I wasn't last place. What is with this Mac guy? What he's like doubling up all of our points. It's ridiculous. Alright, this one's the soccer one, right? Yeah. No! They're ganging up on me. Guys, get back in the goal. Get back at the goal. If I just, like, build a wall, right? What? That's some bullshit. No, no, no. No. God. does not work. It simply does not work. My thoughts on Pokopia, I think cozy Pokemon farm build game is such an obvious thing. I'm astounded that it took this long. Okay, I just own gold. Alright, so we scored 0 there. Howdy, howdy, Electrofire Wizard. Welcome in. Has been a while. Look at this Matt guy. He's absolutely dominating. It's ridiculous. Alright, hopefully we at least got enough points here to get a Moo Milk. I know we're going to be the last place. And everything. Gengar got the no miss bonus. Let's go. More surprised they have DLC planned for games that don't even exist yet. I'm not surprised by that at all. I mean, no, so they're always going to have DLC planned. It's the announcing that is gross to me. But there's always, it's always part of the plan is to have DLC. Okay, 231 should be enough to get us a Moo Milk. Wasn't the DLC announced for Legends ZA? Wasn't that what people are up in arms about? Let's see. Get the prize here. We are allowed to buy one prize. Literally the only thing we can afford is a Moo Milk. With our 231 points. I don't think it's possible to get to 500 for the full restore. But that's a free Moo Milk, basically. It only comes at the cost of our dignity. Alright, and with that, next up is going through the Sudowoodo, which should be randomized unless... Oh, this is a good thing to check here, because I remember this was actually a problem in the the Monomon tourney, is we forgot to randomize static encounters. Okay, we did randomize them. Perfect. That is not a tree, those are eggs. Let me get Max Repel going here. So in the Monomon HeartGold tourney, there was a bonus point for full clearing up to Ecruteak City before walking into Ecruteak. I removed that because I didn't really think that was it was tough to explain and enforce, which is, and I don't think it's a good those are good qualities for a bonus point. So, switch things up a little bit. You're able to fight this just as you would normally fight. But that's why we do all these tourneys. It lets us, we get to build on knowledge that we acquire about what works and what doesn't. Only cool thing is the Virtual Boy. I mean, the Virtual Boy was bad when it came out. I don't know, maybe I'm just curmudgeon who's never been one for VR, but I'm not exactly excited about a Virtual Boy Redux. Oh, thank you, Midge. There we go. Fixed it. What's my next move? 39 for Gengar, 41 for Tauros. So in Monomon, you're able to put away your HM friend and take it as two single battles. And DuoMon, it will always be a double battle because you're always gonna have two Pokemon with you. That's still empty. I'm just drinking air. Mewtwo? Those are some big psychic Pokemon. Okay, we one-shot the Mewtwo. This level we're faster too. We don't one-shot the Wobbuffet. I know this was the weaker Pokemon, but still. Kind of embarrassing. Alright, Ecruteak City, a few things to do here. There's access now to Strength over here. TM for Sonic Boom, which we're not going to teach. Let's see what else there is. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in the cave. So for what we can get right now, there's not that much. But there's not nothing. There's, or a hidden item, one of these rocks, this one. There's a trainer right here. 2, like, level 24 or something like that. 26. Nature Power in here is going to be Rock Slide, so pretty solid. Might be able to one-shot the Volbeat. I got to mark that Brugly has high defense, and I already have marked that, actually. Good flinch. I do need to teach Strength, although, can I use that yet? I think you use Strength when you can use Strength after fighting Whitney, right? So, should be able to. Oh, we do not have an HM friend with us. Okay. Solve that in a moment here. No hidden items here? I did try to put in a barrier here that would you wouldn't be able to get into Mahogany Town until you beat Chuck and Jasmine. But I'm dumb and couldn't figure it out. So instead, just don't go past here until you've beaten Chuck and Jasmine. Because that is the rule. We haven't taken any damage. We can do some fighting. Level 39 move, Zen Headbutt. I already have Psycho Cut. Which one's better? Psycho Cut's better because it's not 90 accuracy. I need to go get some water. I keep reaching for that empty can. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Quad effective power gem should one-shot the Masquerain. Shiftry and Luxray. I gave brief consideration to doing the Earthquake strat here, but I think I'd rather first just make sure we can kill the the Shiftry, since it had its special attack increased. That's pretty easy. That was also pretty easy. I'm gonna say Luxray has low special attack, or special defense. Alright, now we're gonna go grab our ancient friend again. So, unlike in Kaizo, in Monomon and DuoMon, Earthmon, HeartGold caves are not dungeons. Because it's just inconvenient in HeartGold. And there really aren't a lot of dungeons that have a lot of trainers in them, or a lot of caves that have a lot of trainers in them. So it doesn't really make sense to make them dungeons. Which one was my HM friend again? Was it Grodel? Yeah. We're not gonna be doing some fightings for a while, so we will get on our playlist and do some speed up here. So we have some non-combat stuff to do before we have reason to do any more combat. There is a hidden item somewhere around here. There it is, Sea Instance, and then there's also one on one of these lanterns, black glasses. Already missed a hidden item, by the way. Carbos, we can use that on Tauros. I might want to use the HP up on Tauros also. I think I will. The HP on Tauros is a little bit too low. Anything else here? I mean, just the fight with this guy. Oh wait, there's also ladders to climb. I think we can take this fight. 2 level 29s. Piplup a Diglett. That's very easy. Don't think I need to have sound for that. All right, anything up here? Yes, an item down here. Another plate. That brings us up to, I think, 6. Right, so we got Mind, Draco, Sky, Dread, Splash. Only 5, actually. Anything on this side? Again, yes, just a non-hidden item that I should be able to find without looking at the map. Okay, that is everything that we can get to in the cave right now. Did not mean to deactivate my repels. Only have 30 max repels left. We can do the Ectric Dance Theater. This guy is like one trainer with 2 low-level Pokemon. everybody's confused. That's fine. Just don't hit yourself. Yeah. And that's how we get Surf, although we're not allowed to use it yet. We could do the Broken Tower, although, hold on. Well, while I'm thinking about that, there's actually an item we need to get to. So, Broken Tower, we're looking at up to level 33 on that rival fight. So we don't want to go there yet. Ghastly hippopotamus, hippo. This is a nature power situation. Should be one-shotting both of these, I think. Not quite one-shotting the hippopotamus. Hippopotamus. The hippo. Robot Steelix, those are a bit stronger. This is our first, level 30 fight here, where they're guaranteed to be fully evolved Pokemon. Probably going to Shadow Force so we can do Earthquake to deal with Steelix. Shot the Crobat that way. We really need like an actual ground move. I think that's what I'm saying here. Oof. Oh, wait, that kind of hurts. Actually need to heal. Oh, right, you get the dowsing machine. That could be nice for when I forget where hidden items are. Don't think I've made use of it very much, though. Did I fight you? I did not. I can't get to the items down under that fence. We have rock slide, or rock climb, which is a very late acquisition. But we can grab 300 items and a TM over here. Repel. Toxic Orb again. Ice Seal, that's at least something. Takedown TM, another recoil normal move. I don't need that. Future Sight, no. Earthquake? That could hurt. Not too much. That was a crit on the Tauros. Alright, let's get something a little more upbeat. There we go. Larvitar Armaldo is it's gonna be another earthquake situation. Oh, we could focus on surviving Gorbis. Why would I do that? Let's actually not go for that strategy. Do have to run ads here in a minute. I'm gonna snooze them for now. I think that's all the trainers prior to either the Burn Tower or the lighthouse. Oh wait, no, there's one of you. Yeah, you are. We can also fight. And then there's no hidden items on the beach, right? I recall there being no hidden items on the beach, which was surprising. There's a hidden item over here. All right. Well, I think it's time for the lighthouse. This is one of the few actual dungeons in HeartGold, Soul Silver, at least in the Murphmon Monomon versions. In the tourney, we get a bonus point if we can full clear all the trainers. So that's what we're going to be going for. Oh, right. I keep on forgetting that it's Tri-Attack, not Swift in Gen 4. Nature Power in a building. It's good and bad. It's good because it's a much stronger move. Especially when it's only hitting one Pokemon. But it's bad because I can't control which Pokemon it's going to hit, unless there's only one Pokemon left. I know it's not Earthquake, but I still want to go for it because it's my strongest move. If it hits Raikou, all the better. Oh wow, that one-shots. I guess we are 15 levels higher. I only have so many Shadow Forces. Okay. Big Pokemon here. I think I'm going to Avalanche. And then Shadow Claw on the Feraligatr. This trainer has so many Pokemon. Ah! Snooze ads, snooze ads, snooze ads. I got it just in time. Bounce. I don't know which Pokemon Bounce is going for. I'm not entirely sure it matters. I mean, it does matter. If it's going for Gengar, we won't take a hit here. Which, it was going for Gengar. Nice. I can't come out here, right? Yeah. I think this is a TM that this trainer's guarding. Melodic Giraffe Rig. Nice freeze. Skill swap. So now Giraffe Rig has Mold Breaker. That's fine. I don't know what we have now, but Mold Breaker wasn't doing that much for us. Is there anything I can do about this, the sound? There's no sound settings other than make it stereo or mono. Switcheroo. Switcheroo lets me swap held items between my two Pokemon, right? Is that... Or is it... No, it's the one that swaps positions. No, it's held items, okay. So it's just Trick, but Dark type instead of... Is there really no difference between Switcheroo and Trick? It's literally just the same move. Yeah, okay, well... Not sure why those moves both exist. Okay. So that's a big team. Darkrai Palkia. Let's focus first on the Darkrai. Obviously, that's the one that uses Detect. It's not going to use it twice in a row, though. Okay, Palkia, I'm going to say, has low special defense to get one shot by Tauros' Power Gem. Speaking of low special defense... I've seen this guy end a lot of Kaizo runs in HeartGold Soul Silver, just because somebody got greedy when they weren't able, when they really didn't have the capabilities. But I think we'll be fine. Surely we're not being greedy when we don't have the capabilities. Focus on P2. Just make sure something dies here, other than me. Preferably not me. Triple kick does some hefty damage when it hits all 3 times. Should focus on the ferret. Is this the last trainer in here? No, there's 2 more. So I am going to want to heal after taking out this ferret. Not a huge heal, but like, we're down about 60 HP, so... I think just a potion's fine. While we're beating up on this little tiny Meryl, we'll just use some tiny little heals. There's also a hidden item here that I didn't grab. Another plate! Iron plate, okay. Nothing in this room. Right, last 2 trainers. They're on Quillfish. If this was a situation where I could be using Earthquake, I definitely would. Surprised that Quillfish lived. I should mark the Quillfish high defense. Muddy Water. That's a special move. Okay, we're not going to teach it to Gengar. Last trainer. And I do need to run ads and figure out what Holmes is upset about. Pretty sure the ads are actually just going to run, so... sorry if you missed this fight. Hopefully we don't die during it. Ooh, don't like that lived. Dig? Well, I can't really do anything about that, so I'm going to just make sure that Gengar doesn't take the hit. Zerul is normal water. No, it's just normal. Okay, so we don't want to hit Shadow Claw, or is it? Alright, that is a full clear of the lighthouse. And Holmes is already done barking whatever he was barking at, which is perfect. Another plate. How many plates are we up to now? I think that's 7, right? Put all these plates in the front. While we're in ads, you know, just doing non-content things while we're in ads. That's 6 plates. 7 plates. All right. Next up is Burn Tower. Welcome back from ads, by the way. Oh, yeah, if you want to do Pokemon Community Game, which lets you catch Pokemon in chat, you can also battle in the extension. You can type Pokepass, or Pokestart, rather, and you'll get a starter and some Pokeballs. It's it can be pretty fun. Actual way to collect Pokemon. Alright. Burn Tower rival. I have my HM friend with me, right? Yes, okay. Congratulations on the Rowlet. Empoleon and Kurigatot. Its nature power is Rock Slide in here, so we don't want to do that. We don't really have a good answer for Empoleon, do we? At least not on Gengar. Or on Tauros, actually. Water, Steels. Tough typing for us. How about we just hit it really hard? I think that's what we're gonna go with. Oh. Okay, so that's a hard counter right there. We really need a ground move, is what I'm seeing. Oh, Kricketot needs to die. It has Psycho Boost. And Empoleon has Focus Blast. I'm in danger. Okay, we have... That's actually huge. The crit there is massive for our ability to take down the Empoleon. Now Gengar is an unstoppable force. No fighting the mods, Destiny. They are beating up Tauros. They are ganging up on the poor guy.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Guess that was 470. Hopefully this makes the boredom a little more bearable. Okay, so there are still a couple trainers in here. But we're paralyzed and low on HP. This area is considered a dungeon. I think we should be able to handle it. I think we can handle these guys, right? Surely. There's a hidden item here. Waterstone. This is a situation where Rock Slide's a good play. These are both flying Pokemon weak to Rock Slide. Well, okay. Okay, now both of our Pokemon are paralyzed. The main concern with this paralysis is that we are very vulnerable to Destiny Bond right now. Like, we're getting outsped by a Bellsprout. But this guy only has 2 Pokemon. And I think we can actually just avoid him. Well, not if we want to get the items. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. If we die, we die. I don't know if Sport AI loves Lock-On in Gen 4 like it does in Gen 3. Doesn't seem like it. I'm also not convinced this is smart AI. With the Doduo trying to hit my Gengar with Mega Punch.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for the follow. couple more items to get down below after we spook off the legendary beasts. Something Hussein, or Suicune. It's a TM right here. Energy Ball. Okay, that could be a good move for Tauros. If it's learnable. It's a strong move at the very least. Not learnable. Of course, it's only learnable by Gengar, who has no special attack. Alright, that means it is time for one of the big walls in HeartGold Soul Silver, which is Morty. So, got a prediction for you. Got a question. Do we beat Morty? Yes or no? You have 2 minutes, starting now. I'm pretty sure I've done everything I could do before Morty. So in here we're looking at, what exactly? Looking at 4 gym trainers. One of them has 6 Pokemon. And then Morty has Pokemon from 32 to 38. Oh no, obviously 6 of them, as all gym trainers or gym leaders do in Monomon and DuoMon. Is there really nothing else to do before Morty? Have I forgotten anything? I don't have an escape rope yet, right? So I can't get those items. Nope. Kind of wish I could hold items, like non-consumable items, because I could use the Switcheroo Toxic Orb strat with Gengar. Well, if it could actually learn Switcheroo, which I have no idea whether or not it can. It can't. Never mind then. No believers. All right. This is where a lot of runs end, so I don't blame you for doubting. It's a fast pig. Reflect, so we want to be using more special moves. Not that we can really choose here. Dig? Come on. Not a small hit to Gengar there. Another Grumpig. No good answers for Jirachi other than just hit it really hard. Make sure we kill the Ampharos here. Oh, this would be 30 HP of damage. Versus Tauros, which is low HP, can be kind of scary. I'm gonna mark Jirachi equals speed because it's faster than Tauros but slower than Gengar. I probably should have used my turn there to heal Gengar. Or sorry, heal Tauros. Okay, I'm gonna say Seeking has high special defense. Alright, that's it before... Wait, no, there's still one more trainer. Oops. We know that Tauros is super tanky, so it's going to take a while to whittle that down. Right now, it should have... What should it have? Cool. Gen 4 tracker doesn't keep track of that. Okay. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to it. What moves did we learn moves? Or what level did we learn moves? It just does not say. You gotta actually be smart and, like, make notes. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, well, in that case, let's just focus on the Aggron. Focus on what we don't know. Shadow Sneak? Right, I remember that. I got really spooked out, or I got really spooked by that Magnet Bomb because I thought it was Metal Burst. Metal Burst is totally bullshit on Ender. It's like Counter and Mirror Coat together because it doesn't matter which type of move you use, whether it's physical or special. Oh right, Tauros has no HP. So even though it's got a bunch of defenses, still actually is pretty easy to kill, which I should keep that in mind, that we're not as strong as I think we are. Okay. We made it. I'm going to equip an Oranberry on Tauros. And a Rossberry on Gengar. Swallow Lantern. What do we know about Lantern? We've seen it before, right? It has Shield Dust. Doesn't really tell us anything. Let's focus on the Swallow. And you know what? Give me high attack. This may have been a mistake. Lower defense definitely make me take more of a hit there. So now we have 133 physical attack, and it still only did that much. Oh, we need to heal. So let's kill the Lantern, and then I think we Soda Pop here. Give me 60 HP. Left both psychic types, so good use of Psycho Cut here. Good value out of Psycho Cut. Just we're just gonna keep on hitting Shadow Claw. Sing, that's fine. Honestly, kind of glad I didn't put on the Lumberry. I think Tauros can handle this. Me First would actually be a really good move if it was actually faster than me. But Morty down. Congratulations to nobody. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that prediction because I don't want to scam people out of their points. If you can guess what move Morty gives us, I will give you sub to the channel. If you're subscribed, I will pick a day of Roman runs for free. But yeah, we are 3 hours into this stream. We are how many hours are we into this run? I guess I could check the save data after we get through this dialogue here. But this is why I have the attempt count on DuoMon pretty low here for HeartGold, Soul Silver for the tourney. Right now I have it at 50 because HeartGold runs just take a long time, and doubles runs also take a long time. Putting those two together, I think 50 attempts is probably going to be enough. I don't want to be you monopolizing people's time with the tourney. We got a guess of Dream Eater. Any other guesses? Going once, going twice. TM30 is Sonic Boom. We already picked that one up, didn't we? Yeah. if people were paying attention and knew about HeartGold, they could have scanned me out of a gift sub. All right. I am feeling a little bit tired here. I know it's only been a 3-hour stream so far, so I don't want to end stream. But I might be ending the HeartGold segment. 2 more gems down. We've got a big trainer grind coming up after this, so I think we're gonna go ahead and save here. Yeah, look at this. It's been a 7-hour run already. We only have 4 badges. That's crazy. That's probably not accurate. That probably is including some additional time for speed up, but still, 6 hours 40 minutes to get 4 badges. HeartGold Soul Silver is a long game. The runs take a while. So we're gonna be switching over to what exactly? I wanted to switch over to something, but I wasn't sure what yet. Give me a moment to figure that out. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. As it turns out, it's just hot. I don't know if I'm tired or if it's just too hot in here. I think we'll just play a bit more of the HeartGold run. Probably get through this trainer grind. And maybe fight Chuck. But I'm getting a bit tired because the heat's getting to me here. I think it might just be air conditioning's not doing too great right now. I don't know. But let's go ahead and teach Surf to our HM friend, which we need to pull out of the PC here. See how far we can go. I have had runs die during the surf grind. We have surf right now. Or is it surf or hydro pump? Move secret power. No, nature power. It is hydro pump here, so can't guarantee that we hit both of them, or we can't guarantee which one we hit. We're fine to just hit Shadow Claw. And let me make sure I know about any hidden items over here. Rock Steel, we still don't have a good answer for that. I guess I kind of have the answer for that here, because I can Hydro Pump. Oh, which one of you has Mirror Coat, Probopass? It's good to know. Huh. Let's make sure to not hit you with a special move then. There's a TM here, minimize, and there's a hidden item. Oh, the hidden item is under the TM. Taking some hits here. Gotta go back and heal now. How is DuoMon treating me? Honestly, Benny, far too well. I wish I had this run going during the tourney. Now, as the host, I'm not eligible for prizes, if I remember correctly, so it doesn't really matter that much. Isn't that just classic? Exactly. Yeah, this Gen 1 team is pulling it off right now. There's definitely problems. And those problems are being covered up by the fact that we're, fighting really weak Pokemon a lot of the time. these are some fun Pokemon, especially when we get to make use of the power trick strategy. But I really do need an answer for Steel-type Pokemon. Like, right now I have Hydro Pump, so that's something. Vacuum Wave. I guess it's an answer for Steel-type Pokemon, sort of. I'm not a huge fan of it. I would rather have Nature Power. Is this where I get rid of Power Trick? I think I just pass up on... This is the Tauros spread. So it's got really high defensive stats. Is sort of mid everywhere else with kind of low HP. Which is why Power Trick is a really good move for it. Only problem is all the moves we get for it are special, other than Shadow Claw, and occasionally Nature Power. I think I don't take Vacuum Wave. I mean, it is the move that we need for a lot of Pokemon. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm sure I'll regret that later. Like a plus 0.8 in terms of stages, yes. But since you're not really able to use setup in Monomon or DuoMon versus gym leaders and boss fights, I think it's a little bit more valuable than that. Charge Beam is still legal. If we could get Charge Beam, that'd be great for Tauros to make it a little more useful. Is there anybody else I can fight here before Chuck? Surely there's lots of people I can fight here before Chuck, yeah. There's so many people who can fight before Chuck. There's a reason I kind of wanted to end stream before doing this trainer grind, because there's just so many trainers to fight. Actually, this could be a good situation to use... Well, no. I was going to say it's a good situation to use Nature Power, but we can't guarantee that we'd be hitting the Rapidash. Let's actually Psycho Cut the Rapidash and then try Power Gem on Melodic, see if it's got lower special defense. Not really. Nice Anger Point trigger. That Lopunny's gonna die instantly. Wild Tinka-Tinkin chat if he wants to catch it. Vacuum Wave might have been useful here. It's fine. Let's make sure the magnets, the electro dice first. Reflect, so we want to use special moves. This is Hydro Pump, so it's fine. Just holds on. I think we're okay.
Phew, what is that smell?
Murph and Raiders, welcome in. Howdy, howdy, Batcam. Howdy, howdy, Benny. Howdy, howdy, Light. Howdy, howdy, Murph. Howdy, howdy, Koala Wizard. Howdy, howdy, CBJ. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Relner. We're playing Howdy, howdy, Demansky. We're playing some HeartGold DuoMon in preparation for the HeartGold DuoMon tourney that starts a week from today. If anybody is interested, howdy, howdy, Red. Howdy, howdy, Camman52. Howdy, howdy, Bonilla. Or Bonilla, excuse me. So, HeartGold or DuoMon is basically, is this Medal of Honor 1? No, Slammer. Sorry. Nice try, but not this time. What was I saying? It's basically a Smart AI double battles challenge, created by Big Murph 619, by the way, with some help from the rest of us. It's going well for us right now. Too well. I kind of just want to be, testing out how long a run takes. And I'm learning a lot about it, which is a run takes a while. I'm not feeling bad about my decision to put the attempt count or the attempts limit for the tourney at 50, because we're about 7 hours into this run with 4 badges. Metal Burst? Oh, hell no. Better be one-shotting this guy. Yeehaw! Thank you for the gonks and the yeehaw. Oh, are we not going to kill? Okay, we're not going to kill. Ambipom is a problem. Off to softball, have a good game, Murph. This Ambipom is a problem because it has Metal Burst and is tanky. Alright. Did I fight everybody now? There's so many trainers in this surf grind before Chuck. I didn't fight you, okay. Nature power here is water spout, not water spout, hydro pump. So we should be able to one-shot the Rhyperior if it hits. These two are little baby Pokemon, so no problems here. Okay, anybody else? Yes, there's always more. There's always more trainers in this segment. So if anybody's got any questions about HeartGold DuoMon or the tourney, let me know. Skull Bash for Gengar is a physical move, but but it's never super effective. And it's a 2-turn move. I already got Shadow Force. I think I pass up on Skull Bash. Okay, surely now that's everybody. Let's go ahead and heal, and I'm gonna go check on Holmes. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I'm just gonna double check that there's nothing else to do before we fight Shuck. We do have to fight Yucine, yes. And there's also, I think, some trainers to fight. Oh, I think there's actually a lot left to do. All right, a lot left to do. Let's go do it. First things first, let's get the medicine here for the Ampharos. And then... No, I don't need your Shuckle. I've forgotten how to HeartGold. I don't know if there's anybody here who has a TM. Max Ether, like that. You know what? Let's get back to the game sound. This could be a tough battle. 4 Pokemon from 38 to 41. They're all gonna be fully evolved. So Power Trick is a way for me to legally set up and raise my attack by swapping it with my defense. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You've just made Golduck very evasive. Hopefully I can hit. Want to make sure the Golduck dies before it gets a third. Oh wow. Okay, so Kabutops is actually the problem. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage to Dark Pulse. I'm gonna Shadow Force to sort of hide. I think we're on ground that's going to make Nature Power Earthquake here. Yes, nice. So that should do more to the Kabutops. Huge. Alright, that was a little bit scarier than I thought it was going to be. And that's why doubles is really tough. Because if there's two Pokemon that want to gang up on one of your mons and they both have a super effective move and they're both good Pokemon, your run can end in a hurry. Pet the dog. Kind of full. Kind of have to see him with light off. There you go. Now you can see him. Oh, good boy. Name Pet Dog Redeem. Alright, a few more trainers to fight. Have I seen you before? Where did you come from? You weren't there before, were you? Okay, we can't go this way yet. So I think we have done everything we can do before Chuck. So let's get a Gamma going. Do we beat Chuck? Yes or no? You have two. Actually, you have 5 minutes, which we do need to run ads. So I'll be back in just a few. Oh, to answer the question, Koala, probably the Texans. Oh, I mean, not probably the Texans. It's the Texans. I just don't follow them too closely. All right, back from Mads. We still got about a minute left in that Gamba. While we're waiting, I guess I can talk a little bit about the HeartGold DuoMon tourney. It starts a week from today, about 16 hours previous, something like that. Sorry, you know what? I'll just say a week from today. All bits gifted in this channel through the end of the tourney will be added to the prize pool. So 50% of that prize pool will go out to the top 3 finishers. 50% of it I'm going to keep for myself. If you want to enter the prize pool, you do need to gift 500 bits in this channel. Let's see. What else do I need to say about the tourney? This is my first time hosting one, so... let's see. Anybody got anything else about the tourney? T5. There's all the information. Well, no, it's not. Sorry, tourney. There's all the information. Alright. So... predictions closed. In we go. I did heal, right? I did. Let's actually drop off our HM friend while I'm thinking about it. Also, let's... let me lurk up somewhere that's not me. All right, here we go. How does this gym work again? Survivor. I think we're... Yes, we're in a building... sorry, not Survivor. Survivor is not the interesting one. Aggron's the interesting one. As we're in a building, we don't really have an answer for Aggron or any Steel-type Pokemon. Slight problem with this moveset on both of our bonds. But I'll just sort of try to whittle it down a bit. That's not going to whittle it down much. I would say it has high special defense. Yeah. I'm going to say it's like high and medium for physical defense. I really wish I had a good move to teach to deal with those steel types, but every move we're getting is either status or normal, or in this case ice and grass, but are both pretty bad moves. Well, I mean, Energy Ball is a great move, but we can't teach it to our actual special attacker, or the one with any decent special attack. I really wish we were on dirt right now, so I could use Earthquake. I need to get back to focusing on one Pokemon at a time. Oh wow, you're both raising your defense. That's not great. Hopefully I one-shot the Ninetales. I don't. So they... Omastar gets to just keep setting up. I'm getting a little concerned. Okay, I think we're fine on the Omastar now. It's just using setup moves. I don't think it has anything left in it in terms of being able to do anything on this turn. If we kill it, yeah. Okay. See, it wasn't that bad. I'm gonna use a tiny little baby heal here, just like Citrus Berry here on Tauros. Actually, Citrus Berry is pretty good in Gen 4, isn't it? That was the second trainer. Got 2 more and then still have Chuck. Let's focus first on the Exploud. Okay, we can one-shot that. Rampardos has high special defense. That was a crit, so I can't really say anything about its physical defense. Aquamarine? Is this even randomized? I feel like I've seen Lumineon use Aquamarine a lot in vanilla. We can take out the Torkoal first. Need to gang up on it. Might have been able to kill it with just Power Gem, but I don't want to take that risk. Nature Power is Tri-Attack in buildings, so that's an improvement in a lot of ways from Gen 3 Nature Power. Main problem is I can't select who it's going to hit. All right, that is all the gym trainers. Do I put an item on Tauros? Do I put a bear on Tauros? Pecha Berry, sure. Can't go wrong with that. Breloom Flygon. I could definitely one-shot Flygon with Avalanche, but it would be a negative priority move. I think I'm going to use this turn to Power Trick on... Oh, I think I made the wrong call here. Smart AI doesn't know how to use Last Resort. We're good. Ow, oh, that's really bad. Okay. I need the Togekiss to die. These are both normal Pokemon. I think I use Gengar's turn to pop a Moo Milk. Then we Power Gem Togekiss. You've got. I think we lose here. I need the Togekiss and the Blissey to both die on this turn, and I can't do that. We just need to tank it. We need to tank it. Oh, the crit, we lose. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. All right, well, we got absolutely shellacked right there. A pretty good run. Pretty good run for just testing things out a bit. Do we beat Chuck? No. Congratulations to the doubters. Sheesh. So this was our Gengar. It wasn't amazing. The attack was really not that high. Let me get some music going here. Well, we're gonna get any good moves. Me First was our next move, which is, I mean, I guess this can be a good move for a fast Pokemon. Let's see. Also want to look at the Tauros. Yeah, tanky defense and special defense, but really low HP. Tough to be a tank without HP. We were gonna eventually get Ice Ball, which I guess is okay. Move Relearner would have given us Spike Cannon. Where's the Move Relearner? It's in Blackthorn City. That's right. Spike Cannon, Aqua Jet. You know, there's some good moves there. All right. Well, I was getting tired, so I guess this all works out. We're gonna go ahead and raid out two. Looks like Benny and Seedsy are playing some Linkmon. Sorry, they're playing Drinkmon. Excuse me. I've rated Seedsy twice. I've rated Benny no times in the last 30 days. I guess he did just get back from that vacation. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid Benny. Tomorrow we will be doing a Roguemon rival stream with Bmidge Gaming. So we'll see y'all then. Bye. Also a lot of like mons that you